What's up, everybody? Welcome back inside the film room. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another live charting. Today, we are going to chart through Alabama's Ty Simpson versus LSU rivalry game. A lot of QB1 buzz gathering now for Ty Simpson after this performance as well. Some really awesome throws stepping up through the pocket as well over the middle of the field. So we will get into this game full on here. Again, going over the box score for Ty Simpson here in this one. 21 of 35, 277 and 1. Another clean game. 35 passing attempts is more than he's had in recent games, but we love to see the workload. He also had 4 carries for 8 yards, the long of 17. So he has been using his legs much more over the past couple weeks here with Alabama as well, showing off a little, not just like he's not going to be a design runner, never going to be a design runner, but they did run a midline read with him, and I don't even think this is on his stats because he got called back for a holding, but they ran a midline with him, read option, and he took it for like 15 yards, and again, they got called back, but he's proven that he can scoot a little bit more than maybe we thought. So I'm excited to dive into this. Ty Simpson again getting a lot of quarterback one buzz. So without further ado, I gotta stop talking. Here. So let's dive into Ty Simpson versus Alabama or LSU. I'm sorry. So again, as always, this is not a film room. This is not a film breakdown. This is a live charting. My process of charting this quarterback for ball placement and accuracy. Now, as always, again, I will get overzealous and break some stuff down, but I think that's what makes these things kind of great. So you'll see me skip through some plays because I will skip over run plays because, again, I'm just charting throws for ball placement and accuracy. So let's roll. All right. Rush. All right. Pass to Jam Miller here, running back out of the backfield. The idea here. I think he probably had this out here if he wanted it right off rip. Because I think he's reading this defender here. So looking at where his eyes are. He honestly had a couple of looks here. I'm not quite sure why he opted for backside. I mean, it's going to go down as an accurate pass and on target here for a yard. But I think he got the look he wanted to rip the post. Didn't take it. So let me get this on the chart here real fast, and I will come back and I'll show you kind of what I see. So, again, let's look at this. Pre-snap, we've got numbers here, all right? And the concept is here, and with a post, and here. Again, the concept here, what you want to do is you want to try to hold 2 defenders and clear up a window over here. Middle of the field. What we're going to see here is we're going to see this corner bail here, and then he's going to kind of short hole here. So cover 3, right? Cover 3 right. I'm so sorry. We're going to get bail here, sit here, sit here. So this defender's going to pass off here, and then he's going to go flat. Defender's going to sit here, here. Over the top, we got a robber here, so it is cover 3. But again, what you want, you're running here to occupy, you're running here to occupy, and you're hoping that you can hit this here. You got a single high rotating out. You've got this guy bailing, and you are occupying this defender with this hook, and you are occupying kind of the bailing guy here with this hook here, right? If Floor keeps bailing here, just throw the hook out here. But as you'll see, Simpson's got a window, and these are throws that he usually loves to rip, like right here. Because again, this defender's clicking down here, this defender's bailing here. He's got this window right here. But his eyes are already backside by the time that window opens. So he's not very patient with this one here. Like he's looking right here, and again, that's fine. Because but I still think you have this if you want to come over here. But again, by the time he goes backside, if he just sticks front side here a little bit longer, he's got this window right here to throw into. love giving up on it, but again, it's going to go down as an on-target throw for charting purposes, but process-wise, I think he needs to be a little bit patient there before he gets that. 14 yards to Ryan Williams. Got his eyes backside here. Found him in. So again, as always, if this is your first time tuning into one of these live chartings, I will show you the final product of the chart and break it down at the end as I chart through this as well. That's on the chart there. Run play here. Run here. Run here. Next drive. That was a turnover on downs there. 33 yards here to Jeremy Bernard. Bang. 20 to the 40. So we're looking 20 yards. Dead center of the field. Clean pocket doesn't get it easier for that for Simpson to stand in there and throw this football. Again, what you're trying to do here, look at where his eyes are. His eyes are looking here, and then he'll look here as well. We got a crosser here, and then a crosser here, with the dig coming here. So, Perkins is going to click here. We kind of matched up here on this. What's that going to do? It's going to leave a window right here. Get his eyes to it. Bang. Beautiful. Beautiful. Incomplete pass here. That's a drop, so that'll be blue on the chart for on target. I like the idea here. They matched it up pretty well. Again, it's just going to be a little slot out concept here. They manned it up. Easy money to come back. I'm fine with that. That'll be blue on the chart. That'll go on the chart as an on-target throw, so he'll get credit for an on-target throw for that. And again, I will go over all this at the end, break it all down, how it's looking. Alright, moving on. Incomplete to Jeremy Bernard here. Full screen, yeah. I think he's just throwing that out of bounds. Halsey does a good job here of clicking on it, closing on it here. Safety here. I like AJ Halsey, by the way. So Ty Simpson's just going to throw it out of bounds. Throw it over the head, out of bounds. So that'll go as a black dot on the chart. Black dots are unchartable throws. They don't count as on target or off target. They're basically just canned throws, trashed throws. Throw them out. Throw them out. All right. Now we're back. Incomplete pass here to Jeremy Bernard. This is one where pressure is going to affect it too much to where I can't even judge ball placement and accuracy. What I can do is kind of break it down, right? So we're hitting the top of the drop here. It doesn't have anything at the top of his drop before pressure hits. So from a process standpoint, it's what, third and long as well. So taking a sack on third and long at midfield is not the worst thing in the world. Like, now, if he had the time to get his eyes back there, his eyes got to the right spot, but just no time to get back there. But I am going to can that throw as well. There's no way for me to evaluate ball placement and accuracy on a throw where he's that under pressure. So moving on. All right, 4 plays, -2 yards at a field goal on this drive. All right. This is a run. Incomplete to Jan Miller. If I remember quickly live, this is a pretty brutal drop. If he's on time with this throw, he might be able to hit this. We got a little post and then over. We got a little post over here. If he's in rhythm right now, he might be able to hit this, right? But this safety is triggering downhill. It would have to be on time. Stellarly on time. So, like, yeah, ball could probably come out there. But again, at the end of the day, not the worst process in the world to come down, find your check down. Brutal throw. So again, this will go as blue on the chart. What I have seen from Ty Simpson this game is a little more hesitancy to throw into windows that he's usually and typically pretty freaking willing to throw into. So that's a little interesting to me. Incomplete deep to Brooks from 26. Is going to be off target. Getting a little extension play here. Trying to make a little something happen. The 26 to the... We're looking at like 31 yards there. Because I do count the depth of the end zone here. So 31 yards, that'll be red out there. Throw that up on the chart. Some people have asked how I chart as well. I use Canva. Canva's a really nice resource. I use Canva for a lot, man. All of my thumbnails on my articles and stuff. All my graphics for articles. I love Canva. Great resource. Free plug. No, I didn't get paid for that. Alright, Gen 1. Pass complete for 10 yards here. Just a little screen, that's fine. A little RPO, not a screen. Bang. Alright, moving on. Alright, that's technically... So ESPN has this charted as a rush, so this is not going to go on the chart because it is a backward pass here. It's a backward lateral, so... Just throwing that out there. It's not going on the chart. 32 yards to Josh Cuevas here. Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball. Beautiful route by Josh Cuevas here as well. So we're looking at 6 plus 15, so 21 yards out there. Charting purposes. Okay, that's about as easy as it gets. That's a schemed up look, and the schemed up look is open. You don't got to work your eyes. You don't got to do a whole lot there. Take it. Take it. He does do a good job of here of holding the safety. Again, we got a single high look here, right? So if you want to throw along this boundary, hold the safety to this side of the field. So keep your eyes here. Safety opens his hip, turns this way, gives you a little bit bigger of a window down here to throw into. Then. Now you're asking 13 Halsey to really book it there. Cover a lot of ground. Not gonna work. Incomplete here. Williams from the 19. That is going to be off target. 19 to the 16. So we're looking at like 3 yards right there in red. Right there. Bang. On the chart. For 31, so we're sitting 6 yards, 5 yards from midfield, so 5 plus 13, 14, 13, 18 yards here on the money. Stepped through the pocket and throw that window. We'll watch the end zone. I know that because it's gorgeous. This is freaking gorgeous, man. 18 yards. On the chart. Okay, what's the concept work right here? Looks like deep cross. Yep, just deep cross. action too. Watch the second level right here on this play action. All of them. Now Harold Perkins has to try to robot out and turn and run with this. In what looks like cover 3, because we got a bail here, we got a bail here, and we got a bail here. So again, cover 3, hook curl guy. That's you, buddy. Get on your horse. I actually think that this is your hook curl guy right here in cover 3. They both might be. But typically there's a flat defender as well, depending on the cover 3 look. But I think it is actually, we're looking here, bail. You'll see this guy step down, and I think that's because we're sitting in what, 21 personnel right here, right? So 2 backs. So he's going to step down into the fit, and then you see him kind of sit because the fullback stays in the block. If he were threatening the flat here, I think he'd kick to the flat. So that leaves hook curl. Neither of the hook curl defenders are in stellar position to make a play here. Let me delete all of my markings off here to kind of rotate it back here. They both bite. And then 33, I don't know why he doesn't continue to rotate out there. He kind of picks Harold Perkins out of the way too. He should continue to robot out and try to match a crosser, feeling a crosser peripheral to him. He doesn't. That gives a big old window here. So, good throw, good catch. Now watch the end zone angle of this. Watch Ty Simpson step through, reset his feet, and look at the window. Again, pressure's coming around the high side. Step through, reset the feet. Got his base back beneath him. Bang. Layered over defenders right into the window. Love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. You will never convince me this is a bad quarterback class. Incomplete short left. Yeah, that's a bad one. His gate swings wide open. And what I mean by that is his front shoulder's not tight at all here. It just swings way open. That's a bad miss. But again, check down on 1st and 10. Not a huge deal. Not a huge deal here. All right, from 24 here to Isaiah Horton for 5 yards. RPO bubble. Okay. Just hash to hash. Easy enough to get on the chart here and move along. Yep, bang. Again, we're just going to run a little stick flat here. Out of too high, you got numbers, man. Again, this guy's going to have to bail. But really, pre-snap, or this guy drops into coverage, right? He bluffs and drops. But right now, pre-snap, you're sitting 2-on-1 right here in this concept. 2. So, again, if we're going to match up here, you're going to have to flat. So that's smart by Ty. Easy, in and out. In and out. Bang. 12 doesn't drop, get the ball out. Bang. Sometimes it's as easy as that on 3rd and 5. That's money. That's money. It's candy. Candy. Alright, complete to Brooks for 5 yards, or a loss of 5 here. Oh, it's just a toss pass. Again, these ones are canned throws too. Black dots in the chart. You don't get points for being on target on a pop pass. It doesn't happen. Not in my world. Alright, pass complete for a loss of 3 to the back. Yeah, same thing here. Little screen, but it got blown up. I mean, he's gonna get credit for being on target, but it's a blown up screen. I do want to see, because Ty Simpson is a quarterback in this class who has got a ton of responsibility and autonomy at the line of scrimmage where he can check out of some stuff. Alright, they're showing him zone pre-snap. Look at eyes. Like they're not showing him man, so I don't mind him not checking out of this. Because they're disguising it. If it's an obvious man situation, he's going to check out of that, but they don't give him obvious man. They match pretty quick there, blow it up. All right, 11 yards here on 3rd and 18. Oh, it's a double pass. That's not even him attempting the pass. So, moving on. Incomplete to Brooks here. All right. I'm going to have to go watch the other angle here to see if that's a miss or if it's on target. Again, there's no separation here, but we are looking at hash 34 to the 43, so 9 yards. Hash to looks like on the numbers. But let's see what we got here in terms of ball placement on this football. This is one of those ones where you can't really see. That ball's in his hands, man. And these quarterbacks make money on like through the NIL system too, man. Sometimes you got to make a play for your quarterback. That ball's got to be away. If it gets knocked down. We have an arm. I see a glove right here. And I think that's a little low. A little too low. So 9 yards here. Incomplete. Again, I always like to point out, like, my process isn't flawless, right? Everything about football analysis is subjective. That's why I think people who gatekeep football content, or like you never played, or you were never in the room, or blah 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 blah. Bullshit, man. It's all subjective. NFL teams miss all the time.